There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coming in is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Ready for another. First pitch on its way. Well, there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Just got a piece to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the run. 1 out. Striding in, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, he's running. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. A throw to the plate. And Utley is safe at the plate as he slides in ahead of the tag. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cody Bellinger. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And the runner will score from second. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. To third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So here's Matt Kemp now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Geyer going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Kluber is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So striding forward now, Brandon Geyer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brandon Geyer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Hit back up the middle. Utley is there. And that's out number 1. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And now the runner's trying for third. Last strike now for Cleveland. Softly hit toward the hole. Bellinger's got it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started. In this one, under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now is Yasiel Puig. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Taylor at second. Seager at first with no outs. Hit down the third base line. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Pause, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bellinger, a 22-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now another 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner's after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there, a called strike 3. Here comes Brett Gardner now. Still leading.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he fouls this one off. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lifted in the air to right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Forsythe, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And Utley out in front of it as this one's on the ground to his opposite number at second. Throw on to Walker. Here's Didi Gregorius. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This one's down to third. Forsythe has it, and that's the second out. Throw won't get him. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts it. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First delivery to him on the way.
Chris Taylor.
Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wade has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That's missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Tyler Wade. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Second baseman.
And a fastball just. Misses for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Seager moving to his left. 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Number 11.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Giancarlo Stanton now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. First time up, he went down looking.
Designated hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Walker ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Drury over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Outside, 2-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
And he will indeed make the play and foul. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fly ball to straightaway left. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do something.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Gregorius at third, Walker on second. Andujar is over at first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Utley for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Utley awaits the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw into third, and he is in there. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll try to. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended.
And the third baseman is there to make. Next for New York, Tyler Wade, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Grandal is there. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in once again. Aroldis Chapman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch inside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. To 2-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Wade backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And he's safe.
He's safe.
So striding in, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on to Walker at first, and Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder, Giancarlo
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Peterson is in his track. Neil Walker. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's the catcher, Dylan Betances is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Chris Taylor is 2 for 3 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. High in the air out to center field. Gardner on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we watched a really...
He wasn't necessarily